You're watching the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. Now here's your hosts, Tom, Nick, and Dave. It's you, it's me, it's N.R.D. It's you, it's me, it's N.R.D. Uh-huh. Let's start the show.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. It is you, it is me, it is T&D, JP, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 213. It is not just our 213th episode, it is our 4-year anniversary of the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. We did it, everyone. What started off with me, Nick, and some other guy, just kidding, Ryan. I was living in my basement at the time in my dad's house. Like a complete wrestling fan. I wish I could do this. We've come a long way. All four of us have come a very long way in 4 years.
What's the balloons? How do I do the balloons? No, that's confetti.
It's confetti? Double thumbs
Wasn't
up?
there balloons?
There was.
Thumbs up is fireworks.
Oh.
Sorry, you keep
Maybe.
going. I'm going to figure this out.
Okay. But yes, so just from a personal standpoint, folks, it is very hard to do anything for 4 years, let alone a YouTube show that we never missed 1 week of. So first of all, thank you to the gentlemen that are here that have helped this broadcast go every week. Even JP, we'll give it to him. First guy to ever cash in on the broadcast at last year's rankings. Let's not forget that. While Tom just emotes and crazy. And we thank you, the viewers, who've, all 20 of you that watch this consistently every week.
You're the real MVP.
Yeah, they really are the real MVP. But maybe this is the year where we actually, put some real effort into this thing and try to get it off the ground. We say it every year, but
Get up to 22.
I'm just trying to be
time,
done.
and this time we mean it, baby. Year 5, monetize. We've got the 1,000 subscribers. We just need to put out content so people keep watching it. But yeah.
Just want to let you know, the day we get a check, the day that there is a check to me from YouTube, I'm fucking done.
Like you're gonna quit the show?
Done.
Oh, okay. Well, that's more money for me and Nick. So, but yes. So, keeping with tradition that we've done with every other anniversary of this broadcast, we're gonna rank every micro brawler that we got in hand in last year. The way it worked was back in 2022, we ranked every micro brawler that we had at all. It was 232 of them. Then we ranked what we had in each calendar year. So the rules are this. We had to have gotten it in hand between January 1st of 2024 all the way to December 31st of 2024. So the Joe Hendry was pre-ordered in 2024, but we will not get it in hand until 2025. It is not on the countdown. My wife's coming down, I'm assuming, to yell at me for something. Happy anniversary, everyone. Nope, she's not. Okay, she's going down the hall. But yeah, so that's our rules. What we ranked them on was likeness, authenticity. Does it look like the person? The gear, the detail in the gear. How toyetic is it? And Tom pretty much agreed because he wasn't at the rankings. But he did agree for the most part. I forgot to bring a bottle of water.
When we went through the list, there was I said 3 things that I would have changed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one thing because the vote's democracy, right?
Yeah.
So I would have been voted out. So I am in agreement.
So folks, you're gonna see some that you think that you're gonna agree with on us. There's gonna be ones that you wildly disagree with.
And
but I believe
you wildly disagree. Fucking tell us.
Yes, put it in the comments. Engage with us. That's how this show grows bigger.
Please.
And not just Hodap.
Be mean.
Not just Hodap. We're looking at you, Jonathan Mayer, Mr. Unboxing. We're looking at you,
Garrett.
We're looking at you, Jared, DDJ, Lindsay.
JD.
Oh, you know what all these people have in common? They're Patrons. You can go to patreon.com/WNRDB for just $1 a month. You can join the Patreon and you can support the broadcast.
Lemonhead.
DDJ, King of the Nerds. Way to do any promotion. So one thing we do have to mention, though, is that with these rankings, when there is something where we didn't just pick when we were ranking these, it wasn't because, hey, I really like this wrestler. That kind of had to be turned off because it was basically just based on the quality of the brawler. So anything like that's, I know that there's a lot of people who are going to be like, why isn't this guy at number one? He's the best one, and all that. Or, why isn't the whole list just Danhausen? Because there was, it wasn't all just Danhausen this year, though. Sometimes it feels like it.
And you're going to see there's a couple places on the list where the Chase and the Common are back to back. There are going to be spots on here where the Chase is very low and the Common is very high, and vice versa. And we'll even point out kind of where we were when in the decision making, where we're like, okay, it's a good brawler, worn this gear, detailed, toyetic. This is our line, kind of. So, but yeah, Tom wants to start. So we got 70 brawlers in hand, an all-time low, believe it or not, for micro brawlers in a calendar year since we've started this.
How many do I have in hand? None.
So, how many do you have in hand? Oh, you got none.
I have none. They're gone. Sold them all.
It's okay. I got most of them. I'm here to balance you out.
So shall I?
Let's start it off, baby. Who came in at dead effing last at number 70?
Dead effing.
You just go through the whole list, honestly. The whole
one down at the rear who doesn't have a rear. We're gonna say Mercedes Monet. She sucks, and so does her brawler. Number 69. Come on.
That was not on purpose.
Oh, whoops.
That was so not
I
on
also
purpose.
didn't realize that we had I thought one brawler was pre-ordered. I honestly thought we had 69 in total, so quite funny.
Nice.
69 is Soraya. That brawler also sucked. 68, Jordan Grace, hard to kill. 67, RJ City Trace, and 66, RJ City. I want to put a thing there. I love RJ City. That brawler was so bland.
Yeah,
There's no detail to
it.
65, Kurt Angle meme machine. That was just stupid.
The shirt kept it where it was. It would have been a lot
more. It's actually a pretty good shirt.
Yeah.
That's it.
64, Adam Cole Devil. 63, probably an unpopular one, Jamie Hayter. 62, also I would say probably unpopular, Willow Nightingale.
Face.
Yeah, face is terrible. 61, Captain Insano. We all wanted it, but it wasn't that great.
Too small.
He's too short.
Again, these are all face issues that we have.
Yeah. 60, Hangman Page, AEW. I didn't even know there was this new Hangman.
His face looks too wide.
Yeah, face is too big.
59, Ricky Starks. 58, Ricky Starks Chase. 57, wait, what?
They gave him too much hair.
Way too much hair.
Okay. 57, Earthquake. Wow. 56, MJF, the Wolf of Wrestling. So stupid. 55, a hometown homie, Jay from Clerks, The Chase. 56, still a hometown homie, Jay from Clerks. Oh my gosh. 50.
His hat was bad. So the big thing with that was that he's wearing the gear from Clerks 2, which it's the hat he's wearing is not the hat on the gear.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
did it work?
Didn't it say something? It was like a beanie.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a backwards baseball cap, but it's like a beanie.
Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense.
Which it would have been fine if there was the same way on the Silent Bob one, but the Silent Bob one has a rim on the back of it for the backwards hat. Stupid.
Speaking of which, let's just go to number 53, the Silent Bob Chase. 52, Chavo Guerrero. Ooh. I forgot that existed, so that's not a good thing. 51, Marty McFlyhausen Chase.
Again, looks cool. Grayscale brawlers to me are just boring. Like, at least, and we'll get to Timeless Tony Storm, at least that's part of her character, so the black and white brawler makes sense.
And it's not like,
I think we discussed, and now again, I've never seen Back to the Future. Hate me if you will. Leave your hatred comments below. I believe we mentioned that there's never a black and white scene in Back to the Future, correct?
Yeah.
So it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
no, that's wrong. There is.
Is there?
When Marty McFly is playing guitar at the dance, it shows it on like a little TV screen that's in black and white, right?
Yeah.
Don't give me that niche bullshit with Danhausen.
I don't recall that. No,
I don't either.
Neither do I.
I'm totally making it up.
Yeah, I was saying.
Grease, the American Bandstand dance.
Jeez.
That's what I'm thinking of when they do Blue Moon.
But so yeah, just looking really quickly at that, it's kind of there's problems with the brawler itself. You know, the face is wrong, the hairline's wrong, the gear's wrong, it's
I'm kind of
bland.
shocked that Earthquake is so far back. I am.
Earthquake was one of those like the hairline and the face.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Don't
great.
You're just like, and I'm like, why is he looking like that?
I think I was just excited for those.
So was I.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like like Earthquake, we all natural disasters we were all pretty stoked about, and Earthquake doesn't look like Earthquake. His hairline is way up here. He doesn't have a hairline way up here. That dude hasn't had a full head of hair since he was 12. You know, and
he also stopped responding to my DMs. Right? That's Fred Ottman.
No, Earthquake.
No, that's Typhoon. Oh my god.
Typhoon, Shockmaster, Tugboat.
That's what I'm thinking of. Oh, Earthquake. I don't give a shit about Earthquake. He's dead, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
I'd like to say this because I think it's too good of a reference to pass up. Tom, we mentioned it last night when we ranked them because you don't watch sports. But Earthquake is the wrestling equivalent of Clyde Drexler. Like both dudes look like they're 45, absolutely. Meanwhile they're 25. It's insane.
Wait, was that a sports reference that Tom got?
I no, I'm just fucking.
Tom's a big Portland Trailblazers guy.
He knew
big
that.
Clyde Drexler.
I didn't even know what sport you were talking about.
Tom loves Clyde Drexler. Who's his favorite member of the Dream Team?
He's on the Yankees, right?
The Portland Trailblazers, buddy. Portland
Trailblazers. Same thing.
The Portland Sea Dogs from Portland, Maine.
Yep.
Yeah, close enough. I went there. So
I also went there.
So that is 70 through 51. So Nick, why don't you give us 50 through 30?
Let's get this list back up real quick here.
Yeah, the thing is, the Chavo one wasn't bad. The Chavo one, it looks like Chavo. It's just, it wasn't exciting. You know, it's Chavo. Yep. Chavo doesn't have exciting gear.
We don't really need a current Chavo. That's what I said last time.
I think we needed a Chavo. The thing is, yeah, I think the WCW Chavo would have been better with the horse.
Yep.
All right, so I'm doing 50 through 31. So number 50 will be the Silent Bob Clerks Brawler, the common. 49, the Mountie Chase. 48, the Max Moon Chase. 47 is Mooby the cow, the mascot. 46 is Amazing Red. 45, King Haku Chase. 44, King Haku. 43, Luchasaurus. 42, Matthew Jackson. 41, Nicholas Jackson. 40, CM Punk Retro. 39, Tom's favorite wrestler, the Honky Tonk Man.
Shouldn't even be able to
38 is the Blue Meanie. 37, David Arquette. 36, Swerve. 35, Prince Nana Chase. 34, Prince Nana. 33, Will Ospreay All Out Exclusive. 32, Timeless Storm. And 31, which is a surprise. We had a lot of talk about this one, is Excalibur.
Ridiculous.
Excalibur was originally higher, but he fell.
I shot him at like 10.
JP pointed out that
mask
no
is printed
on the mask.
Yeah, the mask is printed on. It's not molded on like the rest of the Lucha mask.
It's on his mask anyway.
It's painted on.
I know it takes away the details.
It fell hard.
We have two different Blue Meanie Brawlers?
Yes. There's a blue shirt and a white shirt.
Okay. So it's the same brawler, just a different color?
No, it's actually a completely new mold.
I remember we went over this. Never mind. I'm good.
Yeah, he's got different hair. It's the same pose, but it's different hair.
Yeah.
ECW one, like old school.
I think the CM Punk chase should be lower because I hate it.
The retro?
Yeah. Is it because you hate CM Punk?
Yeah, the retro. No, I think it's just ugly.
Well, again, it's one of those. It's so Amazing Red was kind of our line of like, because we did put into it like the how do I feel about this wrestler did kind of play a little bit of an effect.
Of course.
And I think that's why Amazing Red was that line. Like, if it looks bad and we don't like put it behind Amazing Red. if there's a problem with it. Amazing Red, personally, I've never really, watched much Amazing Red, so I don't have that connection as I do of a lot of these other brawlers. So, I think that's why kind of it piled above him from there. So
I mean, it looks good. The Amazing Red Brawler looks like Amazing Red. It's got the details. The big problem was, again, there was a little bit of, that's where the like Dave said, if he was a little more well known.
Every year when we do this, there's always that one brawler that we pick that's kind of like the cutoff.
Yep.
Of like, all right, this is the worst of the good ones.
Yep. And that's not a bad thing to be necessarily.
Yeah. No,
the worst of the best.
He's better than 20 other people, 25 other people. I think, like every year, like you can almost pinpoint, like if you watch like the old rankings when we're like, this is where it gets going. Like this is where, like, do we like it more or less than Amazing Red?
Yeah, that's kind of where the line was.
If we liked it less, then it was like, okay, do we like it more or less? Like then that one became the Amazing Red.
Yeah, so, exactly. Yeah, this year's Iron Man, Amazing Red.
It was literally between Amazing Red and Chavo. Yep. Like if it looked accurate, but it wasn't a great one, that's where they would go.
Yeah,
there's even one higher. I mean, there's like don't want to go too far along, but like the Luchasaurus Chase, which we haven't got to it. That was a big benchmark one for us for a while.
Yeah, that's kind of like, okay, this is upper echelon. But also, fun fact: this year when we ranked them, King Haku Chase is number 45. Last year, Meng was number 45. So this year, when 45. They come out with Bullet Club Haku, can't 45. Wait to put him at 45 next year. So if we ever meet him in person, he'll fucking kill us for putting him at 45.
I would love that.
Chop Dave. There's eyeball.
No, thank you. Yeah. Went after Simon Miller. Not gonna have him go after me. So JP, bring us into the top 30 with 30 through 11.
All right. So number 30 is Marty McFlyhausen. Number 29 is Robert Gibson. Number 28 is Ricky Morton. Number 27 is Robert Gibson Chase. Number 26 is Ricky Morton Chase. Now the difference between the vanilla and the Chase was just color of the shirt and the gear. We had 25 Danhausen Spike Tour. 24 Doomhausen, which was only on Whatnot.
I don't like that.
Typhoon, who is Fred Ottman, aka Shockmaster, aka Tugboat,
aka Not Earthquake, aka Alive.
Yes. Then we have at 22 the Luchasaurus Chase. 21, we have Steph DeLander. 20 is Julia Hart. 19 is Mustafa Ali. I said it wrong. Number 18 is Mustafa Ali Chase. I said it wrong again. 17 is Demolition Axe with the mask. 16 is Demolition Smash with the mask. 15 is the Danhausen Spike Tour Chase. Number 14 is the Mountie. Number 13 is the David Arquette Chase. Number 12 is Dusty Rhodes. And number 11 is former President Abraham Lincoln.
That's where some controversies are, because I think we had Lincoln in like the top 6.
Yeah, Abe was real high for a long time.
Abe was high, and then I was like, I don't think I can do this.
I would have fought hard for Abe to be higher and for the Mountie to be higher. Because I know the top 10. There are 2 in the top 10, 3 really, that I would just get out of there. And I'd probably do Abe Lincoln, the Mountie, and just because I want to be that guy, Steph DeLander.
That's fair.
The Steph DeLander one is pretty good.
It looks like
after Luna Vachon, it's probably the best, and I'll even put it right there with Luna Vachon. It's probably the second, like if not the best, the second best female brawler ever.
There's still one. There's still one.
There's still one. I don't agree with it, but that's just.
I think that the Steph DeLander, and we mentioned this, that maybe Cardona gets his peeps their brawlers designed by somebody else or insist on more detail, because there is definitely more detail in the Steph DeLander face than in a lot of the other women brawlers.
Yep.
You know, it goes with molding, and instead of doing just the paint on eyes with, you know, which the paint on eyes always look stupid. they you know, they just don't work. I mean, even Excalibur with his painted on mask didn't look good. I mean, especially because you got ones like the Doomhausen one, which the Doomhausen one has a ton of little stuff molded in that mask. It's like when you have those to compare against, it's very hard to be like, oh, well, that's cool. You made the mold on this one really intricate, and then on this other one, you kind of half-assed it. I mean, I'm not taking a shot at anyone. I'm just saying that it's weird when you have these different different levels of comparison.
Yep. I'm looking at last year's rankings, and you can go back and check our social medias for last year's list, but I'm just looking at it. The top 20 this year is far better than last year's top 20. I just want to read you last year's top 20 really quick before we crack top 10. Number 20 was the Wee Nominal Swoggle. Number 19 was the Kenny Omega One-Winged Angel. 18 was Shark Boy. 17 was Jeff Hardy. 16 was Matt Hardy Indie God. 15 was William Regal Chase. 14 was William Regal. 13 was Scott Hall. 12 was Diamond Dallas Page. 11 was Hayabusa. Just 20 through 11 is not even close.
Definitely have improved quality.
Yes, they have definitely improved the amount of brawlers, because like I said, last year we had 92 brawlers. This year we got 70. And that includes, I think I said, 18 chases, I think there were. And there's 3 tag teams. So, like, it's not like you're buying, 70 separate brawlers. You're buying a couple of multi-packs. You're not getting the chases of each one. So, so the drops were far less limited, but I think the quality vastly improved. Top 10 from last year was Hayabusa, Thunder Rosa, Bryan Danielson, Sean Spears Chase, Gangrel Chase, Black Machismo, Thunder Rosa Chase, Eddie Guerrero Tiger Mask, and number 1 last year was Powerhouse Hobbs. So,
yeah, this year's much better.
Much better.
I don't think I'd put last year's top 10 above number 30 this year.
Yeah, I'd agree.
How many brawlers have we had total so far?
What do you mean? All time?
All time.
You gotta add more on my list.
I think we're in the 400s. Give me 1 second. I can
There'll
find
be six on top. If you count the Joe Henry, not including the Joe Henry, there'll be 6 more on top of that list.
There's Nick's list on here.
Well, yeah, there's the Joe Henry.
But we're not at 500 yet.
Outrider Chase.
Close.
And then did we talk about that one that we saw the
Oh yeah, I haven't.
Okay, I won't mention. There's another one.
We're at 482. Joe Hendry will be 480. Well, including the the Repo Man and the Repo Man Chase, and then Godfather and Godfather Chase. So make that 486.
And hologram.
So it's 487. So yeah, so Joe Hendry will be 488. The Outrunners will be 489 and 490.
There you go. So you're getting close.
So
and there's chases of all of those.
So I was just thinking if we should.
Oh, was there Outrunner? Yeah, so the Outrunners will be 491 and 492 as well. So, and Joe Hendry, yeah, so actually 493.
Hologram
Joe Hendry's chase.
Joe Hendry has a chase. Outrunners have a chase.
Oh, and Hologram has a chase as well. So 494.
That's spoiled pro wrestling.
That's the glow in the dark one.
Yes. So, yeah, let's crack into the top 10. I'll let everyone know the great news here. So, number 10 is Darth Van Vader, the Common. Number 9 is Julia Hart Chase. Number 8 from Freelance Wrestling Academy is Freelance Jack. Number 7, Crow Sting. Number 6, we kind of messed up the booking on this. Number 6 is from Five Alive, Chris Jericho. And number 5 on the chart and number 1 in our heart, Big C, Chris Castro. Number 4 is Max Moon, Common. Number 3 is Darth Van Vader Chase, and number 2 is the Dusty Rhodes Black and White Bloody Chase.
Phenomenal. Limited to 100.
Limited to 100. They all look amazing.
No, they don't.
They all look amazing. I know Tom's arguing the Van Vader. So, folks, let us know what your thoughts are. Specifically with Marty McFlyhausen and Darth Vader. Again, I'm not a big Danhausen guy, and I've never seen Back to the Future, so I don't care about that. I love Star Wars. I have a lightsaber over here that I built at Disney World. So, obviously, it's big for me. To some, it's not. But yes, let us know your thoughts on that. Julia Hart, ironically, was the winner of the Herald for Chase or Crate Brawler of the Year. And Max Moon was in a crate.
Yeah, Max Moon won higher ranked.
Darth Van Vader was in a crate.
Darth Van Vader fucking sucks.
You suck.
It's a stupid brawler. It's not fun. It's not cool. It's not cute. I don't like it.
Okay, Tom, I ask you this, though. Did we at least get the fact that we put the Chase ahead of the Comet?
No.
Did we get that right?
No.
It's Mr. Stakino. Watch your mouth.
I would have flipped him.
Well,
I think that Julia Hart should be higher in the top 10.
Do you have a problem with Jack, Freelance Jack in the top 10?
I don't, because it's a cool brawler.
Yep.
It's very cool.
I feel like that could get some flack, putting that one in there. Shout out Matt Nix.
Assholes. Put it in the fucking comments, you assholes. I think it's cool for a number of reasons. It is exactly what it's supposed to be.
Yep.
It's a toy.
Yeah.
And it is their logo to a T. It is does it glow in the dark?
No.
That would have put it higher.
It would have been higher.
The color. Like, the color on this guy is so cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, no, I have no problem with that. I would have put Julia Hart Chase. At 3.
Also, correct me if I'm wrong, because I can't get to my Freelance Jack. It has the Freelance logo on the back of the cape, right?
Yes.
So,
yeah.
Again, more details. So, Crow Sting looks just like Crow Sting.
Overall, it's a good top 5, and shockingly enough, I do agree with the number 1.
Which, ladies and gentlemen, talking about flipping things, your number 1 Micro Brawler of the Year, voted by us of the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast for our 4-year anniversary, is none other than friend of the broadcast, Mr. 100 episode himself, the 1000th member of the Micro Brawler fan group. Ladies and gentlemen, your Micro Brawler of the Year, the Deathmatch King, Matt Cardona. I dare you to find me a problem with this figure.
And that's why I was number 1.
It's literally there. He is telling you right there. He's number 1, baby. Number 1.
The details are amazing.
Can you tilt it so he's got a head? No, up above the crown. Yeah, that's fucking cool.
The details are everything's molded. The prints on the cape and on the gear, it does look great. Like they really did a great job with that.
So good.
I mean, the thing is that that's also part of the reason why some of the stuff got bumped around. This brawler really it really was one that kind of set the bar for things, because it's like, if you can do this with this one, why is this not the bar to which all are being held?
Yep. So. And two little details. The fact that it's not just round hair in there, it's spiky hair in the crown.
Yep.
So it's his hair. And then another thing, knowing how Cardona is with the critique of his own figures, look how tan this is. He's so fucking tan.
So fucking tan.
He's so tan, Hulk Hogan has an issue with him. So,
fuck Hulk Hogan.
Is that because Hulk Hogan has such a nice tan that he doesn't want anybody to be tan?
Hulk Hogan doesn't like the fact that Matt Cardona drinks garage beer, not his American flavored Hogan piss beer. So couldn't help myself on that one. But yeah, and also again, how we talked about and I understand why we ranked Excalibur low because of the molding in the mask. The molding in the sunglasses.
Exactly. I mean,
it's just insane.
Yeah.
The gems on the crown are 3D. Like this thing. If we had to, so I'm gonna look at our previous list. So our previous number 1s are Powerhouse Hobbs, Scott Hall.
Which one?
The Common. Scott Hall,
The
Chase
white
was
one?
number 2.
Is that white or red?
Because the Common is where he's in the lighter blue.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
It's the lighter blue because that's the one he came out in, we believe.
Yeah.
So it's Scott Hall, Powerhouse Hobbs, Macho King, and Deathmatch King. Rank those 4.
Oh.
Okada.
Okada was number 2 in the original Brawl.
I know.
When it took, folks, you can also find that video on our YouTube channel. When we first did this, it took us 8 fucking days.
Hold on, Deathmatch King, Hobbs,
Scott Hall.
Scott Hall. Ooh. I still think I don't think this will go against everything I've said previously. I think Macho King still has it.
I think it's Macho King, Deathmatch King, Will Hobbs, Scott Hall. Scott Hall has the best face out of all 4 of them, but then all other 3 have so much detail. And he's just, again, it's almost the RJ City thing, but
it's not even the detail in Macho King, I think, for me. I think it's a meaty ass brawler.
It is. It's heavy. It's a weapon.
I think that's the reason I actually put the Cardona over the Macho King, and it's hard for me to do, but it's all based on the small details. Because I really do, I love that Macho King one. I think it's amazing, and
it still holds.
I think Cardona took the Macho King and said, "This is where we are setting the standard for what I want for the Death King one." I could see him do that.
It's like this is a level 1 Pokemon, and then the Macho King is the evolution. This is Pikachu. Castro. Macho King is Raichu.
Also, Castro, number 1 in our hearts.
Castro's phenomenal. We had to take away our personal feelings to not put Castro higher.
Yeah, otherwise Castro would have been number 1.
Yeah.
Castro's the nicest man on the planet.
He is. He had a well-deserved vacation.
He is not the number 1 brawler. And that's okay. It doesn't mean we love him less.
He's number 1 friend if we're ranking friends.
No, he's not. I am.
You don't have a brawler yet. Are you announcing you have a brawler?
No, I'm the number 1 friend.
Oh, Tom Micro Brawler in 2025 confirmed, everybody.
I'm
ready.
Just
need to get those Patreon numbers up. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. 4 years of doing this shit.
Tell us how mad you are.
We're not stopping anytime soon that I'm aware of, unless we have a conversation off air, but you never know. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us know in the comments below. Comment. Literally every different thing you have to say, put a separate comment. Don't put it all in a paragraph. I don't want paragraphs. I want individual sentences. Comment multiple times. Jonathan Hodap's got it. We want you to do that as well. So let us know what your thoughts on the rankings were. Let us know what your favorite brawler of all time is. Rank those top 4 brawlers. Scott Hall, Powerhouse Hobbs, Macho King, and now Deathmatch Matt Cardona. That's your 4 number 1 seeds. It's like the NCAA tournament, baby. Maybe that's what we do. Ooh.
No.
I think we might have to do that. A little March Madness, put 1 through 16. We have the brackets now. We've got the seedings.
We've already done that.
No, we've done that for football. This is basketball, Tom. It's completely different.
Do it again.
We're not talking about football, but congrats to Josh Allen for winning MVP.
Yes, and Jaden Daniels for winning Rookie of the Year.
Wait.
Congrats to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Two things. I have 2 things to say. And then later I'll have one more thing.
Oh!
One hand. It's one hand.
It's the peace sign.
2 things. I have 2 things to say. One, next year, should we do every brawler?
Oof. That's a lot. We might want to start tomorrow.
This is one. I fucking hate this. So my answer is no, but I think that it'll be really cool to see like over 500 in a line. Number 2.
I mean, it would be easier now that there's the list already there. It could literally just be.
No, you need to line them up across your entire park.
Get all your friends in the apartment. Wake them up. We got work to do.
Number 2, we were talking about a brawler release. Was it the spoiler brawler from the Pro Wrestling Tees?
Oh yeah, Pro Wrestling Tees posted. It's fair game. Darby Allin coming to the All Elite Crate.
Darby Allin with a flamethrower.
Flamethrower.
Fucking sick. It is sick.
The paint is way better. The face is far better than the last Darby too.
Paint it is.
And he's
It's
got
like the
he's got
faded
his
kind of
pink-
runny
his
paint.
pink coat on, and
Oh, I have a third thing. Who do you want as viewers? Who do you want as a brawler this year?
Besides Doink the Clown.
Besides Doink the Clown.
Why besides Doink the Clown? You can want Doink the Clown.
No.
We always get Doink the Clown. I want a new answer.
I'm just saying, you can want it.
A Harold the Puppet Brawler. Make it happen.
yeah,
Don't let Dave take away your dreams. I had a dream once of a brawler I wanted.
that's right.
Yeah, but it's not Dave taking it away. It's Pro Wrestling Keith says it's never gonna happen.
I'm just saying, I pursued that dream. I counted on every time there was anything being announced for Wrestling Tees. I said I wanted that phenomenal one, and I did it for years. And we finally got one. And dreams do come true. So I'm saying, if you want a Doink, you just keep doing that. Maybe someday they'll figure it out or figure out something. Yeah. But you do that. Go for it. I also want a
tradition like no other.
Shane McMahon, 2025, baby.
Good grief, we're going to get kicked off there. So,
I
ladies
think-
and gentlemen,
I
thank
think
you
that
for
might be
4
possible.
great years. It started in this exact moment right here. This is episode 1. I'm in my basement. Ryan's in his house on the show. Nick is in the exact same place, maybe a couple inches to the left.
I got booted into the garage. I started.
Oh, that's right.
I had
You did
children.
try
I
to
had
get
children.
inside.
When we started this, I didn't have any children.
You didn't have
Now
any
I
children. We literally, until I think it was episode 3, announced that Linda was pregnant. So it was wild. What a time to be alive, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Tom wasn't even a thought. We didn't even have that theme song yet, I don't think. I think Flow Rider was still the theme song.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to my house.
So good. But so, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this epic ride that has been 4 years of the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast, formerly the Micro Brawler Broadcast. Pretty wild. So don't forget to join us on all platforms, social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, patreon.com/WNRDB, where you can support us for as little as $1 a month. Get your name in the credits. It's really awesome. And you're probably going to get a Chase Micro Brawler. Just saying, it happens. It happens. Joe Lemonhead got the Repo Man Brawler Chase. So join our or buy our merch at ProWrestlingTees.com. Get this zip-up hoodie. It's very comfortable. I promise. It's cheap, too. Yeah, and subscribe on YouTube. JP, you've got a hot sauce channel. What the hell's that?
I have a hot sauce channel. It's on YouTube. It's called Hot Sauce Immolation. I review hot sauces, and I see if every hot sauce I have, hey, look, there's one right here. I put it into Pepsi and Buffalo Pepsi it, just like the 2024 NFL MVP Josh Allen did. He taught me that.
There you go.
That's actually a fact. I'm sorry, Tom. I know you don't like sports, but that's actually a thing.
I don't know who he is. What's he play
Buffalo
for?
Peps.
He puts hot sauce in Pepsi and drinks it. So that's what you need to know about him. And that's what I do on my hot sauce.
That's a man right there.
With all of the hot sauces I review, I will do that. So check it out. There's a link in the comments or in the description Dave's going to put there.
Yep.
I'll do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget AquaCare Pool Services. If you live in Florida and your pool's dirty because you're dirty, get your pool cleaned by Nick and AquaCare Pool Service. If you're in Michigan, go see Tom, and Tom's got glasses. The future's dark, but Tom will make you see it well enough. So there you go.
If anybody sees my son flying around with the spaceman, please let me know. I'm trying to find him.
Owen got kidnapped, huh?
Oh, he's in Jersey with the drones. They're all in Jersey with the drones. Did you know that?
Remember that video of the kid in the UFO or the hot air balloon that they think was going? That's what we're gonna put in. And don't forget, if you need a DJ and you're in New York for the best entertainment, there's only one choice: DJ DaveCTheVoice. That's me. Hall of Fame quality right there.
Yeah.
Boom. So, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself, JP, Tom, Nick, and everyone that's been involved with the broadcast, thank you for 4 years. And don't forget to tell your mother you love her every day because, like Kevin Durant said, Mom, you're the real MVP. Good night, everyone, and God bless America.
Actually, Josh Allen's the MVP.
Well,
I don't give a fuck about Josh Allen. You know what I also don't give a fuck about? Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a piece of shit. We don't need fascist leader in our country. Fuck you if you voted for him. Fuck you if you think he's good. Elon Musk is almost even fucking worse. Actually, he probably is fucking worse. The state of this country is falling apart. I don't give a shit if I'm losing viewers or whatever. I don't fucking care. Fuck fascism. Fuck the Republican Party. People just fucking take care of each other. It's not that hard. It's not that fucking hard. Take care of each other. Jesus.
yeet.
Yeet.